Well, it's that time of year, guys. The transfer rumors are heating up. The shock and awe value has the internet melting. We're seeing things like Rodri for 100 million to Madrid. Possibly William Saliba and Konate could be Los Blancos soon. Even possibly throwing our hat in for Isak, which is crazy, but it's happening. And this is silly season, guys. This happens every season. I love it and hate it at the very same time, but it's just part of the game at this point. So welcome to the Real Madrid transfer chaos circus, guys. But before we dive into all that chaos, be sure to like, and if you're new here, subscribe. Let me know what your wildest transfer wish is right now. Who would you want to bring in to the club right now? Seeing all these rumors, or even if we're not linked to them, who would you want to bring into the club right now? Let's get the obvious one out of the way here, guys. Isak. He has stated that he wants to leave the club. He looks favored to go to Liverpool. Liverpool have an absurd amount of money. They are splashing the cash, and they are going for it, guys. I mean, they got a squad. Now, I've seen some people losing their stuff saying, like, if they sign Isak, it's over for everybody. Let's calm down, because I remember people were saying the same thing about us when we signed Mbappe. Let's just play the games, guys. Let's just play out the games. But he is a great player. But we're not signing him. It's not going to happen. So please stop. Great player, amazing season with Newcastle. I think he scored like 60-some goals or something like that. He left La Liga, went to the Prem, and balled out. So great player, no denying that. He's big presence, great technique. He's fast. He has everything. But in another timeline, he would absolutely be the guy that we would go after. But this isn't the one. This isn't the right timeline. We have a decent amount of attackers, right? We have Mbappe, we have Endrick, we have Gonzalo Garcia. I think we're good for the number 9 spot right now, guys. I think that's just good depth for us. So it doesn't make sense to me for us to bring Isak. Again, different time, different place, different lifetime, maybe, but it just doesn't make sense. I think he's going to Liverpool. It's probably a done deal, unless he really takes that Saudi money, because they throwing money at everything. I think Al Hilal wants them too as well. So we'll see what happens there. But it's not happening. So, and that fee's crazy too. This we don't spend money like that. This isn't FIFA career mode, guys. So we're not doing that. Let's just delete those tweets that you have in the drafts saying that we got Isak. It's not going to happen. Save yourselves, guys. And then Rodrigo, this has been ongoing for a while, since Club World Cup. Hell, even in the last Classico, where he didn't even play. Look, I've been kind of back and forth, seesawing on this a little bit. Part of me wanted him to go so we can get some dollars, bring in somebody a little bit more impactful, or just kind of fill in that spot, or use that money to fill in gaps that we have. And then after the Club World Cup, I could kind of see the quality missing a little bit, and see how he could actually be a bright spot for us. Not saying that Rodrigo's a bad player. He's had some good moments, guys, but this is a business at the end of the day. We have to, after one season, we have to look at everybody right now. We brought in a new manager. We have to look at everybody. So everybody except Mbappe is on the table right now. So we need at least 100 million for Rodrigo. At least 100 million. Now, that's a big number. There's not a lot of clubs that can afford that right now. Liverpool have the bread. PSG have the bread. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think they will do that. Bayern Munich, they're broke unless they sell a lot of players. And Chelsea, they're spending the cash too. I think there would be a swap deal or something like that. And if we were to do that, if we were to entertain that, Enzo would be the only person I would want involved in that deal. Because we need some depth at midfield. With Jude being out, we literally only have like 4 midfielders right now, guys. So we need depth there. So if we sell it, we got to get something.
I'm leaving here with something.
Unless one of them move mountains, I don't see us selling Rodrigo. There's been reports saying that he wants to earn a spot back in the team. I love seeing that. I'm all for that. Let's see what happens there. But if we were to sell him, it opens the door for us to have more signings. So I think it's a positive either way. If he stays with us, it's a positive. If we sell him, it's a positive, because we're going to use that bread to bring in more signings. Either way, it'd be smart business, but it has to be a perfect domino effect. We can't do nothing stupid. Especially if we let him go. So that's how I feel about that. All right, let's get to the crazy one. Rodri for 100 million. This makes no sense, guys. This makes no sense. One, I don't want him anywhere near my club. The way he acted with the Ballon d'Or thing, he used to play for Atletico Madrid. He plays for Man City. This culturally doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't care. Bias aside, look, he's a great player. Okay, he's a great CDM, world class, but he's getting up there in age. He's getting up there in age. He's coming off an ACL injury. Hard pass. Absolute hard pass, guys. He just doesn't fit the profile or what we're trying to do. We are clearly going in a younger direction with these signings like Arda, Endrick, Dean, Carreras. So spending that amount of money on someone who would likely clash with like Chouameni, it just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. I just don't see it. I don't even know if he could fit into this Xavi system. So this is kind of silly to me. This is part of that silly season stuff. I don't see it. I think this would be a very dumb business decision. And if it was a free transfer, maybe I'd reconsider it. But this isn't 2016 Real Madrid. We're not paying money like that for midfielders anymore, guys. This is not happening. You've seen what we do. We're not spending money like that. And I'm not spending money on a 30-year-old CDM. I don't see this one happening. I don't want to see it happen. This would be idiotic, dumb. It's not going to happen. Keep it away. I want no parts of it. Absolutely not. That is the silliest rumor, I think, right now, part of silly season related to Real Madrid. Just get that out of your head, guys. It's not happening. And now we need to talk about Vinny. Not necessarily transfer rumors, but I guess it fits in this category. But this is getting really rocky, guys. I saw some reports just today, that the club and Vinny have stopped contract talks, and this is a big talking point. I mean, they're at a stalemate right now. Vinny is demanding that big money. He wants to be on the same pay level as Mbappe, and the club just doesn't feel like he's earned that, which is kind of crazy. It's crazy, but it's not. I mean, it's, yesterday's price isn't today's price, basically, right? So he had a bad season. Unfortunately, he couldn't cash in when he was up for the Ballon d'Or. It's just the timing of all this stuff, guys. It's crazy how it works out, but that's just the way it is right now. He has a resume. He has a decent resume, but based off of last season, the club's looking like, hey, what have you done for me lately? And they're justified to do that, in my opinion. They're justified to do that. They don't want to make a bad decision. Not saying that Vinny's a bad decision. He's a world-class player, but if you want to make that kind of money that Mbappe's paying, and we're going to have both of those players on the books, you got to deliver. So I'm kind of leaning with the club on this one. I love Vinny. I've said that in previous videos. This is just an awkward situation. And unfortunately, he just hasn't looked himself. The contract talks are just going to keep dragging. I hate for this to be a season for him to be playing for a contract, just knowing how he is mentally up here. That's definitely going to be on his mind throughout the whole season, but hopefully it doesn't affect him. But he's just been inconsistent. So I'm not panicking, but I do think just the arrival of Mbappe, the Ballon d'Or stuff is really affecting him. That can make him think of a change of scenery, the racism stuff that he's been facing. Like, he would be justified in leaving if he wanted to. I can't even like say that would be a bad thing. He could justify, like, he's done what he did at Real Madrid. He's won trophies. He's been up for the Ballon d'Or. He's faced some racism, stuff like that. Like, he has reasons that he could just walk away. I don't want that to happen. I still believe that he can turn this around, but it wouldn't hurt to sell him for that Saudi money. if I were to be greedy, it would not hurt to sell him for that Saudi money. So, and we could use that for some squad depth. Like that would be crazy business. So that's where we are with the Vinny Jr. That's my opinion. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. It's really drawing out, but do you guys still think that we should keep Vinny? Do we sell him for a boatload of money? Do you think he can turn it around and get back to the Vinny that we know and love, that Ballon d'Or Vinny? That Ballon d'Or nominee, Vinny. He was kind of robbed for the Ballon d'Or, but whatever. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. All right, so this is what we really need. These are the rumors that I'm paying attention to if they were to come to light. I want to see us make some changes in the midfield and defense. This is where it gets really real. If there's one thing that we should be doing, we should be adding more depth to our back line to help Dean and our midfield because Jude is out. That's just how I feel. Modric's gone, Cruz is gone. They're not coming back through that door, guys. Jude is in recovery. So there's some red flags. Now, we got Camavinga. We haven't seen him play since the injury. He didn't play in the Club World Cup. Tchouaméni looked great. My French Beckenbauer, I'm calling him that. He's been great. Arda looks good in that new role for him. Fetty is Fetty, right? But if one of them gets hurt, are we going to rely on Dani Ceballos? Are you ready to go to war with him? We're looking real light in the midfield. So I think we need to shore that up just in case somebody gets hurt. I would take Enzo from Chelsea. I would take Enzo. We would need to make a deal, but that's who I would take. Rodri, I already said that's not happening. I don't want that. Keep that away from me. So I can't really think of anybody right now, but I think we need somebody young just to come in there and shore up the midfield just for depth. I don't think we're doing that unless we sell Rodrigo or Vinny. Now defense, guys. We need a new center back. We straight up. We need a new center back. Rudiger is just inconsistent. He's older. He's coming back from injury. Militao's coming off 2 massive knee injuries. We don't have that Nacho player that can kind of fill in the gaps either. I thought that would be Asensio, but that boy, he had a great season last season, filled in, but he looked real suspect in the FIFA Club World Cup. Got exposed a little bit. But I love Dean Huijsen, but he can't be the only one back there by himself. He can't do it. So we got to find somebody. And don't even get me started on Alaba. Like, I'm not even going to mention that man's name anymore. He's just collecting a check. If Real Madrid really, really want to win everything this season, we need to get a top-level defender. Now, will that be a William Saliba? Probably not this season. Arsenal are locked in. Arteta's under the gun to start winning some trophies. I can't see that happening. He's an integral part of the team and that back line. But Konate, the rumors are that, we've already kind of been in that boy's ear. He wants to make the move. I've seen conflicting reports about, like, if we bring him in this year or we just wait till next year or till his contract expires and bring him in on a free. I say we move. If we need to make a move, let's just do it now. Get it out the way. Pay whatever we need. Get him in. Shore up that back line. Let's go into the season and lock down. That's what we need to do. So I would do that. But we need somebody young. We need somebody hungry. Ideally, somebody with 2 functioning ACLs. I'm just saying, we need something. We need somebody young and healthy that has healthy legs. That's what we need back there with Dean. Those are what I want to see. I want to see us address the midfield and the defense. And that's it. I think, all these transfer rumors most of them are silly. The Vinny thing is concerning, but I'm not panicking. And I really think Rodrigo's going to stay. I just can't see any club shelling out that money. If Isak doesn't go to Liverpool might try to come in there and throw some crazy money, and we might have to jump. But I think Isak is definitely going to Liverpool. Liverpool are on a mission right now. I haven't seen a club spend this amount of money after winning the league in a very long time. I can't remember the last time. Like, they're spending a ton of money. But I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. I've seen some Real Madrid accounts on here saying that it's over. Liverpool going to walk everybody, but the games have to be played, guys. The games have to be played. Anything can happen. So, but all of these rumors are dumb. Some are interesting. But this is how it is every summer, especially for Real Madrid, right? So it's silly season. Love it or hate it. It's part of the game. It gets everybody excited or frustrated, but it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think we need a midfielder, and who would you want to bring in? Do you think we need a midfielder or a center back more? For me, we need a center back more. Straight up, we need a center back more. Our defense is our weakness, biggest weakness right now. It's been for a while. We need to address that. I'm okay with the midfield. We just need to bring somebody in for depth. We don't need to bring in like somebody crazy unless we sell Rodrigo or Vinny and can do that. And let's go get Enzo. All right, guys, that's how I feel about this silly season. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, stick around. I'm really excited. I can't wait for the season to kick off. We're only weeks away, guys. We are weeks away. before Real Madrid start playing games that matter. That's very exciting, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. As always, a la Madrid. Peace.